Hey guys, it's postboxpat and welcome back to a new video. And today we're going to be talking about some update features coming in the new update 3.3 to Fortnite Battle Royale. So I've got some easy kind of preview gameplay type thing for the actual C4 type thing coming into Fortnite Battle Royale, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So I'll show you that off later on and kind of go demonstrate exactly how it's going to work and stuff. I've got a bit of footage from Save the World. It's not exactly the right weapon, but it's kind of explaining how it's going to work and personally how I think it's going to kind of process. So what exactly is going on in this footage right now? Well, the footage I've got running is actually a duo that we actually lose. However, it's quite good footage for the background of the video. But let's talk about the update and talk about what features you guys can expect tomorrow. It has been delayed till tomorrow now, so we can expect, when I say the C4, I mean remote explosive. C4 is a classic term from Call of Duty, game that I used to play, but remote explosive, what a weapon and how is it exactly going to work? So the remote explosive is going to be an item that you're going to be able to stick to doors and near stuff, and you can just basically put it wherever you like. It's a remote explosive, you can place it and then detonate it. Very cool concept, and personally there isn't actually a remote explosive within Save the World. I've got a picture of it on screen right now so you guys can see it, but that is pretty awesome. So what else is going to be coming in this update? Well, we can expect a lot of patches to the frame rate and stuff like that to improve the game a lot smoother, but also on screen right now we have the llama. Now the llama itself is a brand new thing coming into the game. Now in general, llamas are in Save the World. I will have a screenshot of that on screen right now so you guys can see that, and llamas are used to actually purchase things and earn V-Bucks, and we don't earn V-Bucks, we earn weapons by purchasing them with V-Bucks. Whereas in Fortnite Battle Royale, llamas are going to be like chests and they're going to be small things hidden around the map. Now what are the llamas going to drop? We don't really know. We can estimate probably they're going to drop standard weapons and maybe less items in a chest, but we don't exactly know. Maybe they might. Apparently llamas are going to be completely random, which is probably not true because they will have some sort of mechanic behind them, but we're not 100% sure where they could spawn. So hopefully with a little bit of luck with the llamas and stuff, we could get a few items with them in general. Maybe you might be able to get legendary items from them a lot easier and the rarity might be different and stuff. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe llamas might be healing items. I can't really say exactly what they're going to be. If you guys have any ideas what you think the llamas are going to drop, or maybe what they're going to prioritize when they drop stuff, leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think llamas are going to drop, because it will be interesting to see these kind of being added into the game really. And also with the actual C4 thing, it does say C4 on the picture. We'll put it on screen right now so you guys can see it a little bit closer. You can see there's C4 high explosive, but they're just classing it not as that, they're classing it as the remote explosive. So yeah, pretty cool. Right, so what else have I got? I've got the gameplay for you guys of this, which is kind of closer to C4, talking about roughly how it will throw and how it will work. Now imagine this as being these TNT pieces I have here. Now in Save the World there was actually a weapon where you could place down which fired fireworks up into the sky, which was like an explosive. Now this is how I imagine they're going to work. For example, these TNT pieces, I can imagine they're going to throw the same sort of kind of throwing distance as these. This is what I think they're going to work, but rather than detonating straight away, you can detonate it when you want. I can imagine they're going to stick to things, and they're probably going to stick straight away as soon as they hit. They're not going to bounce along the floor like these do, but when I get into a fight in a minute with these zombies, you guys will see how the fireworks fired up then. Well, basically that was actually like a weapon in the game that you could place down. It'd fire fireworks up to the sky and then they'd explode on any of the zombies walking near them. Now that isn't really like the C4, and I can't imagine that being like here at all. However, these TNT things are kind of like an early idea for the concept of the C4, the way it's going to work. So personally, I believe that the C4 is going to throw a lot. It's not going to have much of a distance on the throwing distance. It's going to be a low throwing distance. I'm going to be classing it as the C4 from now on because it's a lot easier to say other than remote explosive, but the C4 is the remote explosive, just to get that guys across, to get it across for you. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do think this is how it's going to work. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go over to a few zombies and I will show off exactly what I mean by this. So basically, the idea of this is when I throw it, the distance isn't that far. And when it actually comes into the game, I can imagine it won't bounce like this, but watch when I throw it, see how the distance, it will just stick there like that. And that's how it's going to work. Now I'm going to show off this explosive. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's a little bit of fun and it's quite fun. So I'm going to show it off for you guys. So imagine there, it sticks and I can explode it. It sticks, I explode it. A bit like the impulse grenade, but a lot less distance. I don't think it's going to have the same distance as a grenade. And the reason for that is because it's a remote explosive. It's the sort of weapon that you'd place down in a house when someone walks through a door and you detonate it as they walk through the door. Personally, I think the remote explosive is going to be a really cool concept. I definitely can imagine a lot of people using it, camping in a house behind a wall and stuff. I'm really going to bring out some footage of that. I've got some cool ideas for it, which you guys will really enjoy from the remote explosive. Hopefully there isn't a time on it at all, and you can definitely remote it rather than it being destroyed naturally over a certain amount of time. Hopefully that isn't the case. I can imagine that probably isn't the case, but just in case, it could be. I can't guarantee that. So see how then it hit his feet? That's how I can imagine the remote explosive work. And you detonate it when you want it, boom, I detonate it. It may even bounce like this. We don't exactly know how it's going to throw. It could stick straight away like the impulse grenade, or it could bounce. Personally, I think it's going to stick, but imagine the sort of distance these are actually being thrown. These don't go grenade distance, these go a lot less distance. That's the sort of distance I think they'll copy in for the remote explosive. I think it's definitely going to work that. So I've just wiped out all them zombies using that. Pretty awesome footage with that. Definitely, I think, how it's going to work. So what else can we expect to in this update? Well, obviously we've got the brand new challenges dropping tomorrow as well. I'm going to be covering them all on my channel, so if you are interested in staying tuned for them, I will be covering them for you guys. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I definitely think something like that is really going to help you guys out within Fortnite Battle Royale. Staying tuned for them, because I always bring out the challenges Thursday morning for you guys as soon as possible, so you can complete your challenges as soon as you get home from where, if you're out, or as soon as you wake up. So pretty awesome. I do love doing the challenge videos. They're awesome for myself because it gets them completed for myself, and also I can share them with views so you guys can help yourselves out, help your friends out, or whoever you want to help out by sending the video or watching it yourself. Definitely an awesome concept. So in this gameplay now, me and my friend Tyler, someone new I've actually met, who I've been recently playing with, who's actually been pretty talented at Fortnite. I met him on a 20v20, and me and Tyler have been doing pretty well. We didn't actually win too many games yesterday, but we won, I think we won 5 back-to-back games on 20v20, and I was thinking of doing a how to win video on 20v20 for you, but I think I'll leave that to decide for now. We've actually grown the channel absolutely insanely. We're at 85,000 subscribers and probably going up as this video is being released, maybe even 86,000, and I definitely think we can hit 100,000 in the next couple of weeks or so. Once we hit 100,000, not 1,000, when we hit 100,000, I've got some awesome concepts for you that I'm going to be bringing out. Definitely some awesome gameplay and stuff, and also some secret stuff that I really want to keep like secret for you guys. Obviously, I want to hope to do some giveaways for you, which would be really awesome, and also I want to hopefully bring out a little secret which a lot of you people will be interested in, and I'll be asking a few questions about that on my community page on my forums. But yeah, this gameplay, I'll go over it a little bit because it's quite an interesting gameplay, and I thought, you know, we may as well share what's going on, and you guys do like it sometimes when I commentate over my gameplay. So that's it for the news in this video. If you want to click off the video now and you don't want to watch the rest of the gameplay, feel free. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay tuned for the update videos tomorrow. They will be dropping, but let's get straight into this gameplay and I'll show you guys exactly what's going on. So this is mainly the prime moment of the gameplay. Me and Tyler were playing pretty well. We did get defeated, unfortunately, but later on. But it's only like 4 or 5 minutes of gameplay which I want to show off for you guys because it is interesting. So at this point, me and Tyler are just running around, kind of looting stuff around, trying to get a few weapons, trying to just loot around basically. And I'll speed up the gameplay a little bit now. So as we roll into the gameplay, me and Tyler are actually running around trying to like find out where enemies are and stuff, and we're just looting around. There isn't really that much to loot around here. We worked out it had already been looted, so we thought, you know what, we'll mine a few trees. The gameplay is sped up to max speed, well, not max speed, but a decent amount of speed to get through, and we've just got a few mini shields and stuff stacked up ready for later. And as we start to head towards the forest, which is over here, we actually start to notice that there's actually one person on his own running through the forest. So we go this direction towards the forest at the back of retail, and we're kind of just running pretty quickly, not really noticing where the storm is, keeping our eye on it, just not really too bothered about the storm because we've got a decent amount of health, searching out for players. We've obviously already looted retail, so we just collect a few loot from like the trees and stuff, or should I say resources. And as we head through, we head up towards this tree and this forest that we were at before, earlier on in the gameplay, which you may have not seen because of the stuff I was putting on screen, but there is actually a character running through here. So we see him and we think, you know, we've got to take this guy out, and you can see him just running there ahead of me, but he actually manages to disappear. We kind of think he was going to go and grab them potions, but obviously he didn't. So Tyler went in, grabbed the potion, potioned up, and I run over the hill, or the bus today, or the truck. I'm getting things mixed up today. And we move over here, and there he is over the hill. So I'll slow down the gameplay now because this is when the good stuff happens. As we head towards over here, we don't exactly know where he's gone. He's kind of just disappeared completely, and there he is. And I say to myself, you know, we can kill him easily. We've got a nice scar, a gold scar, and boom, a few shots off at him. Missed a few, get the nice shots off him. Nice little headshot, 72, easily done. After we kill him, we notice that there's actually more people pushing us from the left. Well, I see these, I see them pushing, so I build 2 walls just in front of me so they can't get me. I switch to my boogie bomb, I boogie bomb down, I get a boogie bomb on him, and I switch down, nice little headshot with my shotgun, switch to my auto pistol, or my submachine gun, should I say. Nice little kill there, switch back to that, switch back to the pistol, and boom, easily done. Easy kills there. That's something that's probably one of my best double kills I've had in a very long time, just because I knew them players were definitely high standard players. You could tell by the way they were moving. You can sometimes tell if players are good and the way they maneuver cover around your buildings and stuff. Them two were definitely good players, and personally I think that was probably one of my most impressive takedowns on quite talented players in Fortnite Battle Royale, so I was pretty happy about that. But not only that's just happened, we also get attacked again. So I head over to here and Tyler says to me I'm under attack, so I'm like, oh no, I was going over here to go and grab that slurp, but I had to bail doing that, and personally I would have preferred to go over to that slurp, just Tyler didn't follow unfortunately, and that's what kind of lost us the game. But oh well, let's keep pushing in and show you guys exactly what happened. So Tyler managed to down one guy and the others are over there. Now we've down one, but we couldn't find the other one. Tyler was shooting him and he hit him a few times, but he didn't know exactly where it was. Now this is something very clever that I've never really seen someone do. They actually bailed on their partner, like they didn't fight us or anything, they just completely bailed. They didn't go try to engage us or anything, they just ran. They just, unless they weren't talking to each other, this guy just completely bailed and he was gone. So I threw some grenades in. I actually hit Tyler's ramp. Unfortunately I didn't expect him to build a double ramp left, but oh well. There's his partner who's already down, who Tyler downed, and his other partner was nowhere to be seen. Tyler said he hit him a few times, but he completely bailed. We go and check that back hill and he's gone. And then suddenly I say, you know, I think they're behind us, because I can hear some people behind us and hear a few shots. I try and collect some loot and grab that trap, and I think there's some people behind us, but it's actually a completely different team. So obviously at this point we didn't know it was a different team, and with 19 people left we're kind of just in a bit of a sticky situation. I've got tons of building materials, but with them using grenade launchers before I managed to build, I was in a little bit of a sticky situation. So I managed to push up a little bit. They destroyed my push straight away. I hit a few scar shots with no scope, but take absolute tons of damage. Now at this point I didn't really know what to do. I kind of just thought, you know, we'll try and down this guy. We hit him a few times and we throw in some grenades nicely here. Now we're in a very sticky situation with them attacking us, so I fire grenade launchers in nicely like that. I knew these grenade launchers had a chance just by the bounces on them, and I get a nice little double kill with the grenade launchers. Now the downside to this is as soon as I kill them guys and Tyler rushes in for the loot, we probably shouldn't have done this. There was actually guys coming over the hill once again, another double team. So we kind of got 3 teams we come close to. I see them underneath like that and I'm like, oh no, this is the end here. They try shooting me, they actually miss, and I'm just building like mad because I'm on 8 health. At this point I knew I was dead even if I could heal up. I tried my best to heal up as fast as possible, but I just couldn't really do much. Tyler was just running around trying to fight them. I had no chance. I could have engaged, possibly not, and at this point I knew I was dead because they destroyed the fort above me. Unfortunately that's what happened there, but that could have been a potential win and it was a pretty interesting game. I don't usually show my losses that often, but I think recently I'm going to start showing some of them because situations like that, they could easily be corrected if the other person just built correctly as well as I built and built another fort near me, and we could have both healed up. Obviously Tyler already had health, but he had I don't know if they were his mini potions or not, but we definitely had a sort of situation where we could have got it. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Pretty interesting gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the news. Don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow's videos. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video, leave a comment down below saying Gold Scar 742. Don't know why the numbers. Just see if you've made it all the way through for a little Easter egg. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.